internal market, making us unable to counter or negotiate because all the prices are basically pushed on us. Is there any way to help us be able to improve our local market, even as we look at AfCFTA? Thank you.
Thank you very much. 3 things that we are doing. Number 1, in the next cabinet meeting that I'm going to have, we will be approving a write-off of 6 billion Kenya shillings for coffee farmers so that we can reduce debts on coffee farming. Number 2, if you look at our budget this year, Kimani Ichung'wah, who is here with me, will tell you we have another 2 billion shillings that we have put for cherry fund to support farmers where they can have an intervention as they wait for auctions that will give them the correct price, because our intention is to push the money that is available to farmers beyond 100 shillings per kilo. So that is the next assignment that we are working on. Number 3 is that we are going to be working on incentives to make sure that our coffee, our premium coffee, is marketed appropriately, efficiently, globally, because we have some of the best coffee anywhere in the world. So those are the 3 things we are doing in the coffee space. Thank you very much, Mbula. We have a gentleman in a bishop. We have a bishop there. Please, 1 minute, Bishop.
Yes, Your Excellency, thank you very much. A year ago, I wrote a book about you, and my efforts to present this book to you have been fruitless. Okay. Kindly allow me to present it to you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much.
It is a profile in humility, hard work, and resilience. Mr. President, thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much, Bishop. Okay, let me take from that desk there, maybe. Yes, but the lady. The lady. We exchange men and women like that. We must be gender sensitive. Okay, there is a lady there. She will be the last one. Yes.
First of all, I want to say thank you so much. We see your work. We see you traveling, and I'm so proud of you. My name is Irene Masai. I'm from Eldoret. I just want to touch on 2 things. I feel there has been a higher rate of women that have been killed. We see it on social media. Is there something that you are putting forward to kind of prevent like gender-based violence? And also about if you see less women have resources on their name, is there an office that can help that more than men? And another thing is disability. My friend wanted to ask that. I can give him.
Okay, you have no authority to hand over the microphone to somebody. Let me answer Madam Masai there. Yes, there has been at some point an upsurge of femicide in Kenya, and we took steps as government to make sure that facilities, especially Airbnb facilities that were the main epicenter of that exercise, we've put in new regulations to demand that such facilities must have a record of who frequents, who uses those facilities, so that we can, and we've also insisted that there must be CCTV cameras to make sure that it is clear and known who is using what facilities. Ever since we took the steps as government to secure those places, and also we have sensitized citizens to make sure that they don't deal with people who they don't know who they are. We have since seen a reduction of those incidences, And we are trying to see how we can profile women better. In fact, last week on Friday, Wednesday. Last week on Wednesday, I presided over a pass-out parade of our military. And we had, for the first time, the highest ever women who graduated as military officers, 1,020 women. We also want to populate the security space with women so that they can genderize security and make sure that we facilitate more women to play a role in that space. And finally, I have a gender advisor in my office at the level of at the level actually of minister in my office, and we are working together to see how we can influence policy, we can change programs to make sure that they are gender sensitive, because it is in any case a requirement of our constitution. Thank you very much. Okay. I don't want to be... this gentleman has put up his hand from the beginning. Give him a mic, this good gentleman. Yes. And please, just one question.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. I'm a diasporan who's been here for 4.5 years, straight from Kenya, having gone through the education system in Kenya. I'm proud owner of a edtech company employing over 10 people in Kenya, who has graduated over 70 Kenyan students, thanks to the support of the ambassador office and the educational attaché and everyone. Now, my question is, I'm doing coding for kids, and I'm proposing that, if possible, AI be part of the system. But again, I have an investor who decided to donate computers to take to the county. And so the problem is, I'm told that even at the extent of trying to support my people back home, I have to pay taxes for the computers that have been donated to us. So the question is, I know you talk about paying taxes, right? Do you have to pay for the donations that are going to support our people, so that somebody in the village somewhere, Karachunyo, where I come from, can also have opportunity to be standing and talking to us like I do? Thank you.
Okay. Now, I know that we run into trouble with donations all the time, and even for hospitals and even for other facilities. The trouble is, when we change the law, actually not the law, when we change the constitution, it removes any power. Originally, the minister for finance had power to waive taxes for certain categories. Unfortunately, when that power was abused, when we made the new 2010 constitution, that power was actually removed from anybody. Is that correct, Mr. Ichung'wa? Yes. Can you help me answer that question? Give him a mic so that he can tell you, because this gentleman is not only the leader of majority, he was our chairman of the budget committee. Mr. Ichung'wa?
Thank you, Excellency. It's indeed true that the Constitution does not allow the minister now the latitude to amend any tax laws. That can only be done by the institution of Parliament through the famous finance bill. So if there was any exemption that would be given, it would only come through the legislation, through an institution, not an individual.
So that's the trouble we have for now. Well, maybe it was an overkill by the makers of the Constitution of Kenya, but they wanted to protect abuse of those powers that were being used to favor individuals from friends and things like those. So that is the trouble we have with that. But that should not discourage you from doing what you have to do, and we will see maybe PS Tanui and your team. You may want to see what can we do to facilitate people who want to assist us. The other problem that we also have is we have a big challenge also of e-waste. So we will have a problem if we bring computers that after a year or so will be obsolete, and then it becomes our problem to dispose them. So hapo iko kuchanganyikiwa kidogo, so we will know how to deal with it. Sasa nyinyi kwani tutalala hapa ama tutafanya namna gani? Tulale hapa? So who will huyu mrembo amesimama hapa na kofia. Amesimama for long. And then who else is going? Let me take two. The gentleman behind there and that other gentleman behind there, finito. Yes, madam. Okay. Iko watu bahali yake ya bandera pande hiyo. Aya. Madam.
So thank you very much, Your Excellency, for this opportunity. My question kindly, I would like to direct to the CEO for Safaricom. I don't know whether he's still around, Mr. Ndegwa.
Mr. Ndegwa, are you here? Yes, Ndegwa is right there.
So now, my name is Washeke, and I'm the founder of Data Networks Learning. Data Networks Learning is a tech bootcamp registered in Arizona, and we are training currently on, the tech courses in analytics, in analytics with machine learning, data engineering, business analysis, and artificial intelligence. So we are training globally.